Hi folks, thanks for tuning into the channel. Jean back with some more Mars anomalies. Tonight I want to show you guys some more anomalies from another HiRISE photo filled with strange craft-like objects and a lot more, guys. I've divided these into categories tonight, so it should be easier to follow. It's from this HiRISE photo here, which NASA calls large-scale slumping in Moreux Crater. I did another photograph taken of Moreux Crater last night. Guys, so let's start. The first bunch will be what I speculate could be craft-like objects. So let's kick off. The first one is located right there in the center. All these anomalies, guys, I try to bring to the center for you so that they can be easily identified. This was from the JP2 in high view, and according to the scale that NASA gives, that object there is about 7 meters across, 7 or 8 meters across. So all these anomalies I'll be showing you tonight from the same HiRISE photo will fit into an area less than 10 meters by 10 meters. So they're quite small, guys. So zoomed in, you can see what looks like a craft. There could be an air intake, guys. There's the cockpit, maybe a dome sort of feature there. That looks like a wing. The other wing might be sort of embedded, covered there, some sand. But guys, that sure looks unnatural to me. So that's where it is in the HiRISE photo, guys. Hope you can find it. Next one, right there in the center. This is what it looks like close up, guys. Another very artificial looking sort of craft. Looks like that could be an air intake there. That could be the cockpit, or the that's another dome. I don't know, guys. This could be part of a larger structure or craft, but who knows? That might be a Martian craft, all that we know. Who knows, eh? Next one. There it is, right there in the center, guys. This is what it looks like close up. It looks like two wings over there, like delta shaped wings. That there could have been the fuselage. That there could have been part of a wing. Guys, this could be broken up, destroyed machinery, maybe craft, I'm not sure. The next one, right there in the center. This is what it looks like, guys. Another one of those sort of rectangular objects with a little dome on top. These are featured in many of my previous videos, even in the one that I did last night. Guys, the next one looks like this. Also looks like a sort of a, I don't know, that could be a, I don't know, round. That could be buried. That part of it could be buried, so that could be a round disc, a little dome on top, and then it's got this part to it at the back. Looks almost like the USS Enterprise. Anyways, next one, right there. And this one I wasn't quite sure about. It could be a rectangular anomaly with another sort of dome on top. That part could be buried. It looks as if it might have crashed over here. If you look at that wave in front of it, It looks as if it might have come in diagonally and crashed over there. Guys, I'm speculating as always. There in the center is the next one. Also, it's got like this, I don't know, this is maybe like a hexagon shape with this fuselage thing there in the center running across the top. Also, it looks as if it might have crashed there into the surface. Okay, this one as well, it looks like another square rectangular type of craft with rounded corners, dome on top, half buried in the surface. Next anomaly, guys, there's bright objects over here which I zoomed in on, and they just looked out of place. This is what they look like, sort of a semicircle, triangular, rounded shape. Look at the shadow it casts. Very interesting. It looks as if it might have been traveling along the surface. It left this sort of indent behind it. Okay, and then the following anomalies, I wasn't quite sure how to classify, guys, but they look like what could be underground entrances. There's the first one there. Look at that, guys. This could be more debris, but it looked like this entranceway to me, guys. I'm not sure, but anyways, the next one looks like this, guys. There's what looks like an archway there. Maybe an entrance, another archway here, another one there. Like three, maybe arches, doorways. I don't know, guys, it might be. Otherwise, looks highly irregular. Could be natural, but I don't know, it just looks odd. Next one, guys, look at that there. There's definitely some geometry and symmetry to that shape there. Could also be an archway. Who knows, that possibly could be an entrance or part of this destroyed craft technology. Maybe it's just natural. Next one, parts and debris. I didn't know how else to classify this, guys, so let's start. Anomalies there. This is what it looks like close up, guys. Got this rounded edge, almost perfectly rounded edge with like a cone shape over here. Could that be part of a craft half buried in the surface? That there too, it looks very anomalous. Just thought I'd show you guys that. Next one, located there. Okay, I thought that could be another huge boulder in the shape of a cube or a block, but what caught my eye was this anomaly there, guys. Sort of a disc shape there, and then I don't know, sort of a wing on top there. I don't know, it's odd. That could even be a triangular artifact sort of embedded in this. That also looked highly unnatural. Next one is there, guys. Look at the shape of this piece at the top there. It's got some geometry, uniformity. that shape there is repeated up there. It could be sort of half buried in sand. That too looks as if it could be a natural, guys. Let me know what you guys make of it. This is what I see in the comments below, guys. Next one's over here. Looks like a piece of a wing. Could even be a megalith type of anomaly. Next one, guys, this looks like a piece of machinery. That top piece there seems to be duplicated over here on this side. Look at all these curves and arches here. That's got some symmetry to it over there. Anyways, next one looks like this. That could be maybe another piece of debris from a craft. Who knows, guys? It looks weird. Very, very strange. Next one, got this rectangular piece sort of embedded in the surface there. Very, very bright as well. Looks new. All these very bright objects look pretty new, guys. There's that what looks like a space shuttle that I showed you guys earlier. Next one, this here. Don't know what to make of that either. This piece on top here looks like a daisy flower almost. It's got these round, look like petals. I'm not saying that's what this is, guys. It just looks like it. It's got these sort of round shapes to it. The very flat dome in the middle, and then it's on top of this very irregular looking structure there. Guys, that could be a parachute even. In my Mars 3 lander video, the parachute that NASA shows looks very similar to that. You know, this could be, There's another very strange artifact over there. Very round, lying on its side. Okay, the next one, I don't know if I should classify this as a craft or as technology, machinery perhaps. That could even be monolithic, I don't know. So anyway, that piece there seems to be repeated there, that shape. Some symmetry in this, guys. Look at that there. That T shape looks almost perfect with this. Yeah, I guess I'll call it a dome or a sphere. So many of those. Unbelievable. Okay, the next anomaly is located there. It looks as if something might have crashed over here, guys. Look at this. There's like a trench coming in through there with a part over here. There's even some of it spread around here. Is this a crashed craft, guys? Looks very, very strange. Next one looks like a spring or a coil. Look at this, guys. Almost looks like a coil. Otherwise it's just excuse me, 3 anomalies of similar shape lying in a row, but that sure looks like a coil to me. Next one. Okay, yeah, we've got some more parallel lines, right angles. That looks like a a cylinder on top of this rectangular rounded anomaly there, guys. There's another piece of it possibly over there. This looks like destroyed machinery, maybe a craft that came crashing down here. I don't know, who knows. Mars was devastated in the distant past, that's for sure. But all these anomalies look so clean and bright. It's very strange. Next one over there, guys, that looks like worked machinery. That looks like it's been crafted. Okay, the next one looks like a jet engine, the intake, air intake there, sort of embedded itself there in the surface as well. And look at that symmetry there in that shape, guys. Could that be part of whatever crashed here? Very, very odd. There's another sort of a trench there. Could that have been a disc that pranged into the surface here? Looks highly irregular as well. Next one, I wanted to classify this as one of those craft with that sort of rectangular base and a little dome on top, but that just doesn't look like a dome, guys. Looks more like a small cylinder lying on top of this thing. I don't know, could be natural, but look at that, it's sort of the only one in the area. Okay, the next artifact, look at this here, guys. That could be another entranceway, underground doorway perhaps. Otherwise could be more debris, especially that piece there. This could be a natural boulder. That piece there looks a bit too thin, too narrow perhaps. Okay, then some more blocks or cubes. Just thought I'd show you guys that. Could be natural, but if you consider how many other anomalies are in this photograph, that could be artificially made. It could be an artificial Martian man-made thing. Next one's over there, also two sort of rectangular shapes, but these are very narrow. That could be a wing, two wings perhaps. I don't know what to make of these anomalies. This is what I see. Let me know what you see. There's some more anomalies in this. That looks like also like a parachute perhaps. I don't know. Next one. This is a strange looking anomaly as well. Looks like there's a rectangular I don't know, hollowed out portion there. Could be sheet metal that bent. There's a 90-degree angle. This funny looking round spiral lying there. I don't know, guys. Unreal. Okay, odds and ends. These are things I just thought I'd show you. Could be natural. It's located there. Looks odd. This piece over here could be something. This here too. There's some geometry here, some symmetry. Get that shape there, guys. It's located there. It's got these 3 anomalies in a row, sort of same size. As I say, that could be natural. That looks like a very narrow, thin piece there, guys, sort of embedded in the surface as well. Normally these over here. One there, and one there. Look at this, guys. Could be natural. That there looks as if it's something that might have impacted the surface there. That's there, guys. That little V shape. That there looks quite odd. That hole with a little, perhaps a sphere there, very small. That too, guys, looks like crumbled up sheet metal. Could even be another parachute, who knows. And then some interesting geology in that photograph, guys. I chose this one because it looks almost like this could have been a dam. If you look at the shape to it, it looks almost unnatural. Okay, this here too, guys, could be totally natural. Could even be an entranceway to a cave. But look at the geometry to this opening here, guys. Then this too caught my eye. Very rectangular. Looks totally out of place. That's it there, guys. Not sure. This could be natural. Part of the bedrock. But look at that. It looks almost like a car door. Not that it is, but yeah, there's the door, there's the window. Very, very odd. I think we're nearing the end now, guys. This too looks a bit anomalous. As if it could be a natural. That there too, guys, it looks like a disc that's buried there. Could be natural as well. And that's it. Those are all the anomalies, guys. So let me show you the HiRISE page. This is the URL. We'll include it as always in the video description below. So, large scale slumping in Moreux Crater. I downloaded the JP2 black and white map projected file. There's the scale. So according to this scale, those anomalies are about just less than 10 meters or so in length and width. So let's have a look at the photograph, the low-res JPEG, guys. This is it, yeah. Very dark towards the top, towards the north. I had to play with the contrast and brightness quite a bit. But this is also a really nice photograph. I really like this one as well, guys. It's amazing how many anomalies are in this. Just look at this. Beautiful. That there looks as if it's a massive rectangular anomaly, guys. Look at that there. Could it have buried itself here as well? Sort of crashed here? But this is massive. Okay. Alright guys, so you'll find the enhanced zoomed in images in my blog. I'll add them in the next day or so, guys. And that concludes this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching, and I hope you enjoyed. On your way out, don't forget to subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.